All right, boys and girls, let's talk about today's assignment here, Table 6 Landscape Table. All right, I want to make sure that you know how to do that. So up here I have a view of what this looks like, all right? So we got some text across the top called Landscape Table. Now, we got 4 columns and 2 rows. Now you're going to see here that, I can't make it any smaller, but you can see here that this table goes left to right on a piece of paper, all right? Which means landscape. So if a paper goes up and down, it's called portrait. If paper goes left to right, it's called landscape. All right. So this is a landscape table. So that's one thing that's different about it. And you also can see that it has a blue 6-point line on it. So there's instructions here. The text is Indie Flower 24, bold centered with a 6-point blue line. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about how we're going to make this. So I'm going over here to a blank document. Right now I'm going to go ahead and go to 50%. At 50%, you can see that this page goes up and down, which means, again, portrait. We want to switch that to landscape. So I'm going to go to File, Page Setup, and I'm going to fill in the button. You'll see portrait is selected, which means orientation, the way that it goes. I'm going to switch it to landscape. So now it's going to go left to right. All right, and you can see that now. That goes left to right, the wide way. All right, so from here, not super difficult, but I'm going to go to, but a little different, insert table, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All right, so there it is. Now, I'm going to drag that bottom row down just like we always do, and now I'm going to go to Format, Table, and I'm going to distribute those rows. Now, we need a 6-point blue line on this. All right, so the easiest way I think to do it is to highlight this. And now I'm going to go to these triple dots up here, and I am going to select my thickness there and select 6 points, just like we have in the past. But now we've never done line colors yet. I'm going to go blue. So now I have a 6-point blue line. Also, looking at this right here, I got Indie Flower 24 bold for all my text, so everything's the same. With it selected, I can go size 24, I can go Indie Flower, and I can go bold, and now all of my text, since I had everything selected, as you can see as I click through, is all the same. Actually, I did not hit the center button. So I'll highlight that one more time and make sure that it is all centered. So now all my text, because I had it highlighted, is Indie Flower bold size 24 centered. So for example here, I got across the top Lion, Tiger, Grizzly. Alright, so I'm going to turn on caps lock. Lion, not lions, tiger, grizzly. Like so. Alright, Lion, Tiger, Grizzly. And I'll go ahead and do some quick colors in here. Actually, I'll just wait on the colors for a second. And then I'm going to go over to the Pixabay, which we always do. And now from here, the rest of this should be pretty much familiar. Make sure you are in vector graphics. All right, I'll do Grizzly here. All right, I still have caps lock on, not really matter. And I find a Grizzly. Let's say I want this Grizzly. I'm going to click it, drag it, stick it right here. Now, you can see how it messed everything up. I'm going to go and select that second button called Wrap Text, and it made it disappear for a second, but if I shrink it, move it around a little bit, it should be good to go here. Grizzly, right there. Okay, so there he is. And paint colors, or background colors, paint bucket, right there. Pick whatever colors that you want. All right, let me go ahead and do Tiger real quick, and then that's going to pretty much wrap this up in terms of what you should do. So tiger, I like this one. And again, make sure you're on vector graphics, tiger, tiger. And again, click on this and the middle button, wrap text. Again, might have to move it around a second. Oops, I lost him there. There we go. Tiger. There you go. Okay, and then color, ding, ding, paint bucket, bing, ding. All right, so just make sure that you fill this in. Oh, and then also I'm going to put a little bigger text up here and center some text here, and I don't know what that font was for sure. Something, here's Carter 1, similar, landscape table. Okay, when you're done, hit that turn in button. All right, make sure you create this using Google Classroom. Don't go to Google Drive and create it. But when you're done, make sure it's all colored in, all your text, and all of those things. All right, so get those things done, and I will be on Zoom for sure on Thursday. All right, see you guys. Bye.